What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Queen Cazaray. We are here on the set live at Hustletown Network. I'm here joined with Pop Lock P. It's South by Southwest weekend, guys. 2024. It really goes down. Pop Lock P, can you tell them what brought you out to South by Southwest this year?
Drive. Being able to be on that next level. Being able to be on a higher level than you was last year.
That's awesome. So what about Austin for South by Southwest? What opportunities you feel help you, complete that drive and get, to your goals and your destination?
I actually feel like opportunities are there, but creating your opportunity is even better. Creating your opportunity is better, so that way the public audience will be able to see that you really, really care about this and you're willing to risk it all.
Nah, I can attest to that for real. It's so many different talents out here. So many different artists, so many different influencers, small businesses, and sometimes in this industry, it can feel a little bit oversaturated. And so, whenever you come in, with the drive, that kind of plays a purpose in setting yourself apart, right? And maybe staying in your purpose. I can see that. So, can you tell us about any projects? Any big shows you got going on? What kind of shows did you do here in South by Southwest?
Well, I opened up, it's a great show from 12 to 6 today at the Flamingo Cantina. I opened up for
Flamingo Cantina?
I opened up for LaPat and J.
Shout out LaPat, that's our boy.
It was a great event. Great energy, great people. Shout out to Jay Shooter and MLB Promo. Shout out to LaPat. Shout out to Jay LaRose. Great people over there.
Awesome. Isn't it such a great thing to be able to run into good promoters and people that do good business and good networking?
Most definitely.
I could definitely appreciate that these days. Do you have any experiences where maybe it was not so good and it set you apart to where you can appreciate those good promoters that you run into now?
I feel like if you are an artist and if you don't run into those pitfalls of shady promoters, scammy, this and that and the third, then you can't really call yourself an artist.
Absolutely.
To be an artist, you have to go through the ground. You have to go through all of the closed doors before you get to the open one. And it's very, very, very discouraging. People will they would take that negative thing that they did or whatever, and then they wouldn't try to pursue themselves to the next level tomorrow.
Because they gave that too much power.
But this is the life. The business is not. Business is business. It's a very, very, very shady business. But you still have to have that perseverance and that drive.
And there's no light without darkness, right?
Most definitely.
That's one thing that I've learned. No matter what it is, if it's business, if it's the music industry, if it's family, if it's relationships, if it's work life, whatever it is that you choose to do, you can never appreciate the good if you didn't go through the bad. If you didn't have the darkness, and that's the message I'm kind of getting from you right there. And when you're an artist, it's like perseverance. So, outside of South by Southwest, any projects, anything coming up that we're looking forward to once we get back in the city?
Yes, most definitely. Last year I released a project called Sex and Alief. Sex and Alief has had captivation in these Houston streets. And most of all, since I am a performing artist and the best entertainer in Texas, I make sure that I captivate that audience effectively. So we're going to have that, and later on in the month, in the later on March and April date, we're going to have the Sex and Alief Deluxe. It's going to be songs that were left off Sex and Alief that's going to be put on with some new mixes and just some new vibes and new music as well. So
that's awesome. So you seem like a very intentional artist with your work, and I just can't wait to see it because I haven't even gotten to see you yet. With your art and your performance, what advice can you give about stage presence to artists? Because you seem to have a presence as soon as you walk in the door. I haven't even seen you perform yet. What advice can you give to some artists out there that's just trying to get some tips about stage presence?
It's really simple, really. Find yourself, be the artist that you want to be, find your lane, and be yourself. A lot of what artists should understand is that there is more money to be made within their brand if they if they exercise more stage show capabilities.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of artists here that walk left and rock right, but your fan base is paying for you to come and see you. They deserve more.
Yeah,
they deserve more. So
I love that. I definitely respect how you put intention into captivating the audience. That's a lot like what we're doing here with cross-promoting brands and, you know, getting and reaching out to artists that are doing their thing and bringing up, you know, other big entrepreneurs and connecting, just making those networking, you know, Hustletown networking connections. Together we're stronger, very much intentional, just like how we did this setup right here, you know, before me and you sat down, it was so intentional for them to just put down our stage setting, but we did that intentionally to captivate the audience because that's how important your followers are.
Most definitely.
They all deserve, you know, that intentional, and your audience can feel it, I'm sure, if you're not being intentional.
Most definitely.
Before we go, is there anything you would like to lead the people with?
Most definitely. You guys can follow me on Instagram at @IsPopLockP. Instagram at @IsPopLockP. If you have TikTok, I'm also on there as well at @IsPopLock. And yeah, man, it's going to be a very, very hard-working, successful year this year.
Absolutely. I love it. Well, we look forward to seeing what you got. Hustletown Network and ExoticPop, on behalf of both brands, look forward to seeing what you got. We really have a lot of dope showcases coming up, so I'm definitely going to be getting in contact with you and seeing if you down.
I'm there.
If you want to grace the audience, you know, with your presence. But y'all got the social media handles. Y'all know how we doing it. We doing it big for South by Southwest. We tapping out. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all know where to find us. Hustletown Network, media from the streets. You feel me? ExoticPop. Let's get it. It don't stop, baby.
Whiz.